If you enjoy farm podcasts, then tune into Carrot Cash Flow for all things farm business. Join us as we explore the latest trends, tips, and stories from market farmers running businesses just like yours. Whether you're a seasoned farmer or just starting out, our podcast has something for everyone. Listen in and grow with us. Available on all major podcast platforms. Don't miss out. Subscribe to Carrot Cash Flow today.
If we think about that concept, consortia, can you talk about that? Because I think this is where some people get lost. They might make a lactobacillus solution and say, I know this is trade name and trademark now, but they say, I've now made EM. What are they missing?
They may have made, if it's only lactobacillus or lactic acid bacteria, then yeah, it's not EM by definition, because it needs to have those different components. I think in the literature, EM is pretty well defined to have those three groups. There can be different population levels, different strains, but generically speaking, if it's got all those groups, then you could call it an EM culture from my point of view.
A lot of when I do the reading on EM, the consortia concept promises or implies this: the whole is greater than the sum of the parts. So if I just add LAB, if I add PNSB and I add yeast to the soil, or I have those minerals acting on their own, they would behave differently if I put them all together in one solution and apply that. What are your thoughts on that?
I think you said it when you talk about the sum is greater than the individual parts. If you just throw the organisms together, mix them up, it doesn't really work. It's not that simple. There is a culturing process where the way we do it, we actually create a number of different consortia seeds cultures, and then those seed cultures get combined into make a mother culture, but they don't all get combined at once. There's different stages of the fermentation and the development of it. So the thing is that I've seen all this do-it-yourself stuff, including like the methods out of Korea where you ferment the rice in the woods, in the soil. The problem with all those is that they're just inconsistent and there's not really science. You've got to have some basic microbiology and measure what's there and its stability, and including biochemical components. So it's very complex. And if for a user, like there are plenty of great cultures where you can just buy a mother culture to do fermentation. So I wouldn't recommend trying to recreate the wheel and make your own culture and stuff like that. It's not that simple, and you'd have to have pretty sophisticated lab and equipment to be able to have any success with it.
It's part of the problem in the homemades, whether it's the rice wash solution or rice in the forest, capturing those microbes, is you don't know what you're getting. You could be breeding out good with bad.
Yeah, that is the problem. It's not produced using quality control measures according to material specifications. So you don't know what you're getting. And actually, similar with compost tea. In fact, there's been some problems with compost tea because in that when you aerate, you can get really nasty microbes, pathogens growing. And with the consortia culture, one of the attributes is the low pH. And that low pH really inhibits the undesirable or the disease-causing microbes to proliferate.
Hey there. Want to spend less time pulling weeds? Check out Soil Shield by Modern Grower. It's the pre-cut landscape fabric solution to help you drastically reduce weed pressure. Just roll it out, staple it down, and plant. Then let it do the work for you. Say goodbye to endless weeding and hello to more free time. Plus, it's high quality, durable, and will last for years, saving you time and money in the long run. It's available in a variety of row and hole spacings to accommodate all the crops that vegetable farmers grow. Learn more about Soil Shield landscape fabric at shop.moderngrower.co or using the link below.